Hello and welcome to another video. In this one I'm going to be explaining how to do BEDMAS or order of operations or BODMAS or BIDMAS. There's a variety of ways to explain order of operations, but they mean exactly the same thing. So sometimes it's called BEDMAS, sometimes BODMAS, sometimes BIDMAS. So I think it might be important to start off with why we have order of operations. So if we have an expression that looks something like this, 5 plus 2 times 3. Well, there's a number of ways of doing this, right? We can start off with 5 plus 2, and we can do that to get us to 7. And then we can do 7 times 3, and then that gets us to 21. That's one way of doing it. But we can also go and do the 2 times 3 first. 2 times 3 gives us 6, and then 5 plus 6 gets us 11. So depending on which operation we do first, we get a different answer. And of course that's not good because we want the same answer for maths. Okay, so BEDMAS tells us what we need to do in order to solve questions like this, where it's ambiguous as to whether we start with the multiplication or the addition first, because there's nothing in the question that tells us what we do first. So BEDMAS gives us the rules by which to follow. So the B stands for brackets. So anytime you see brackets, you do them first before you do anything else. You do what's inside the brackets. And I'll show you some examples in a second. The E stands for exponents. So this is stuff like 2 squared, 2 cubed, 9 squared, or square root. So square root of 81, square root of 16, etc., etc. You always do exponents after brackets. Now, division and multiplication are actually tied for priority. So you do division and then multiplication next. Now, if you have an expression that looks like this, 5 times 2 divided by 1, you just do 5 times 2 first. You wouldn't do 2 divided by 1 first. You just go from left to right because division and multiplication are tied for priority. The same is true for addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction are also tied for priority. So you just work from left to right. So for an example, if you see 5 minus 3 plus 2, you'd just do the 5 minus 3 first and then add 2. You'd go from left to right because addition and subtraction are tied for priority. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense so far, so let's do some examples. Okay, so the first example is going to be 7 plus 5 in brackets and then times 2. So let's go down our BEDMAS line, if you like. So B stands for brackets. Do we have any brackets? Well, yes. We have in brackets 7 plus 5. So that's what we do first. 7 plus 5 gets us to 12, so we have 12 times 2. And then we go down our BEDMAS line again. Exponents. We don't have any exponents. We don't have any division, but we do have a multiplication here. So we do the multiplication next. And double 12, or 12 times 2, gets us to 24. And so we are done. Okay, the next example is going to be 20 divided by 4 plus 3 squared. So again, we'll go down our BEDMAS line. We don't have any brackets, so we can forget about brackets. But we do, however, have an exponent here. We do have 3 to the power of 2. So that's what we're going to do next. So notice that everything else in the expression is going to stay exactly the same. But we're just going to do 3 to the power of 2. So 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3, which is 9. So this 20 divided by 4, that stays exactly the same, and we've just done the exponent first. Okay? Now the next one. Do we have any division or multiplication? Yes, we do. We have a division here, 20 divided by 4. Now 20 divided by 4 gets us to 5, so we have 5 plus 9. And then we go down our BEDMAS line again. No brackets, no exponents, no division, no multiplication, and we do have an addition here. So we just do 5 plus 9, which gets us to 14, and we're done. Okay, we'll try 2 more examples. So the next one is 2 times 6 plus 1 in brackets squared. Okay, so again, we're just going to go down our BEDMAS line and knock each one of these off one by one. So do we have any brackets? Well, yes, we do. We have 6 plus 1 in brackets. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 times, and then 6 plus 1 in brackets is going to be 7. So it's 7 squared. Okay? So now we have 2 times 7 squared. So we go down our BEDMAS line again. Do we have any more brackets? No, but we do have an exponent. We have 7 squared. So 7 squared gets us to 49. So we have 2 times 49. And then we go down our BEDMAS line again. No brackets, no exponents, but we do have a multiplication here. So we're going to do 2 times 49, and double 50 gets us to 100. So this will get us to 98. And we're done. Okay, so for the last example, we have 40 minus 18 divided by 3 times 2. Okay, so for this one, again, we're just going to go down our BEDMAS line. We have no brackets, we have no exponents. We do have a division and multiplication. But again, because they're tied for priority, we just go from left to right. So we're going to do 18 divided by 3 first. So the 40 minus stays the same. 18 divided by 3 gets us to 6. And so we have 40 minus 6 times 2. Then we go down our BEDMAS line. No brackets, no exponents. We do have a multiplication. So we do 6 times 2 first. So 40, and then that minus stays there. 6 times 2 gets us to 12. And then we just have a subtraction. And so we just do 40 minus 12. And if you're not sure how to do 40 minus 12, you can always just do an algorithm. So we'll get us to 28. And so that's how to do BEDMAS.